Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally looking for ones we're still missing from the book to complete. We need 3 Commonwealth Games £2 coins, Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland. Any of those 3 would be fantastic finds. Otherwise, we've got the rest of the commemorative ones up to and including the Great Fire of London. There's a couple of the circulating years of Britannia which we've never found before, 2021 and 2022, and should the 2023 new definitives have been minted for circulation, they too would make for exceptionally exciting coins to find as well. But let's get into the bag and see what we find. Okay then, into bag number 1. Oh, we've got a commemorative to start with. This is Shakespeare's Histories, one of 3 Shakespeare £2 coins out in circulation. This is the more common of the 3, but we'll check the edge inscription, the hollow crown. That's how it should be. It's just 2016 seems to have been a bad year for the Royal Mint and their edge inscriptions on £2 coins. So I always check them on video. If I remember. Sometimes I don't remember, but if I don't remember, then don't worry, because I will be checking through all the coins at the end of the video for any other errors that we might have missed. Otherwise, this is the Technologies design, the definitive design on the £2 coin, which was used up to and including 2015. Some have lower minted years, just not low enough that I think that they're worth looking for and keeping. But ideally we'll find some more exciting commemorative coins. If we can get one for the new one for the book, that would be lovely. Then we've got Trevithick steam locomotive. Again, that's a very common coin. It's one of the scarcer of the common coins, but still not what we want to see. We want to see some more to be popped down the bottom row. Now this is probably one of my last chances to give a pitch for the Royal Mint Strike on the Day D-Day 50p. That is this week as the video is uploaded on Thursday. Thursday, yeah. Thursday, which is the 6th of June. I think. Anyway, there's Brunel's portrait, another very common design. And there's the Act of Union. Any rotation error? No, sadly not. Keep looking for one of those. But no, I think this is going to be potentially, if it is how we believe it is going to be, this is a definite one to get down and go and do. As I've said many times, they haven't done a particularly grand job of advertising it, which is a shame. The Act of Union there, with no rotation error. Because in previous Strike on the Day coins, they have sold out their slots pretty quick. But this one, the last time I checked, there was still quite a lot of slots available. There's the Gunpowder Plot, another very common coin. But no, so the D-Day 50p has just recently been released by the Royal Mint. It doesn't look like it's going into circulation from what I have seen, which is a real shame because it is a lovely design. But on Thursday, which is the 80th anniversary of D-Day, you'll be able to go to the Royal Mint and strike the D-Day coin as part of the tour there. And it seems as if that's the only day you'll be able to get the D-Day 50p. I have been told, and I have read, what other people have been told as well, that it will just be that day for the D-Day strike. Now, I don't know if later in the year, will they return to the D-Day 50p? I really hope not, purely because it'll be the first time in a long time that the strike on the day is totally unique from other strikes. I think, like Harry and Meghan, I think that was only the strike on the day for the day of their wedding, that £5 coin, and didn't return at a later date as a standard strike you're in. You could only strike that on the one day. There's Britannia. This was the definitive design on 50p's, which replaced Technologies in 2015. We need to check what year it is. 2016, so not the lowest minted one, but still a smidge over face value for that. That's a cool find. Oh, someone just scratched that one, that's fine. So yeah, I think this D-Day one, especially because it doesn't seem to be selling out as well, indicates that there might be a fairly low mintage of these D-Day Strike Your Owns. Now, if at some point later in the year, or the day after, it returns to become the D-Day 50p. That'll somewhat spoil the excitement of it, and I think it's oh, there's Robert Burns. Another one's a smidge over face value. And there's Marconi's wireless transmission. There we go. So yeah, I'm very surprised that it doesn't seem to be that a sellout day, because previous ones have been, but it is on a weekday, which is a bit of a bind for those of us that work. Oh, another active union, no rotation error. Or for those that are travelling from far and wide, it's not so bad leaving on a Friday, staying local the Friday night and turning up the Saturday. Oh, there's another Shakespeare's Histories. The hollow crown is the right edge inscription for that. And another active union. Lots of active unions today. No rotation error on that one though, sadly. And there's the Army Centenary. Another one we'll check for the rotation error. Nope, that's fine. Edge inscription for King and Country. Again, they're all fine. So yeah, it's it'll be interesting to see. I really hope, as I keep saying, that they don't return to the D-Day 50p being a standard strike. They just leave it as the strike on the day, because I think, excuse me sneezing there, it leaves it a little bit more exclusive, and that's kind of what we want. Because if you look at the, say, the Brexit 50p, there are more Brexit strike on the day 50p's that were made than the standard strike your own, which is crazy. But I think the other thing is, you make this trip to go down, you pay a bit extra for the strike on the day coin, and the coin itself is no different from a later strike. It is just the packaging, and that isn't amazing. I really like the idea of it just being that one day you can strike this coin, and then they're moving on to more different designs for later in the year. Brunel's achievements, archers at Paddington Station there, and there we have Robert Burns again. Very nice. But no, I have a long history of calling it wrong with the strike your owns. What I expect to be a strike your own, how long I expect things to be strike your owns, what I expect the next strike your own to be. So basically, now that I've said all this, you can always guarantee it will be the D-Day strike your own for another 3 months or so. Right, VE Day anniversary there, that's the most common circulating commemorative £2 coin, and there's another fairly common one, Trinity House. Still, a nice design, so we don't mind it turning up, and it adds variety to today's hunt. Even the most common coin like that VE Day anniversary, every collection needs one to be complete, so there are always people out there looking for them. Nothing there. Right, let's do an edge inscription hunt. We can do that with £2 coins because there's wording on the edge of the coin. So if it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a technology's definitive stamp. But the second one down, the whole city in dreadful flames, will be Great Fire of London, which is a really stunning coin. Very, very nice. It was 2016, or we've already checked the description. We don't need to check that again. Any more for any more? Shoulders, giants, standing, shoulders, giants, shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. No. Let's just double check though, in case I've misread something. In that case, I hadn't. So if you're coming down for the D-Day strike on the day, do let me know. And if I'm there, feel free to come and say hi. I will only be there until mid-afternoon because I have to shoot off. I can't spend the whole day, unfortunately, which I would love to have done, as I've done in the past many a time. Brunel's achievements, archers at Paddington Station, and another Army Centenary. No rotation error, no edge inscription error, so we'll just pop that up on the top row. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Obviously it's going to be D-Day for the one day. It's then rumoured to be returning back to the Diplodocus, the current striker in 50p, but what will it be after the Diplodocus, and when will the Diplodocus run its course? Another VE Day anniversary there. I think, ooh, active union, no rotation error. There's a good chance, because the The Olympic Games start at the end of July, I think. It might run the Diplodocus through June and then change to Team GB. I really want it to be, because that is my coin of the year so far. I'd love to go down and strike my own version of it. Charles Dickens there, and another steam locomotive. But no, if you think, I can think of another coin you'd like to see become the strike your own after the current one, then let me know in the comments, because it's always interesting seeing what coins you guys would like to go down to see the most. There's Gunpowder Plot, Guy Fawkes. We haven't had that today, have we? No. Had a nice arrangement of all the different common ones so far. But this is the last bag of the hunt. Now, as usual, there are links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come and join me on that. There's the rarest of the 3 Shakespeares. This is Shakespeare's Comedies. All the World's a Stage, so it's got the right edge inscription. Let's just bump Britannia along so we can keep those two together. You'll also find in the description links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel. That's the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out as well. I'm just going to whiz through all these coins now, see if there's any errors that I might have missed, so rotation errors, edge inscription errors, double die errors. Well then, this is exactly why we check for the errors, because that is a 2010 Technologies Definitive £2 coin with a double die error on the obverse, double die obverse error. So you can see doubling of the lettering. You can see it very apparently on the initials under the Queen's portrait, which is a very, very nice error to come across. Unfortunately, nothing new for the book, but that's the way it goes. But given that we've only got those last 3 really to get, so Starfind, I'd pick one of these 3, probably the error coin. It's been a while since we saw an error coin, so these are always exciting when they turn up. But let me know in the comments what your favourite coin for today's video has been, and all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!